G'day everyone, and welcome back to Exploring Sydney and beyond. It's been 6 months since I've gone into a drain system, so today's the day. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright, so this one goes right underneath an entire shopping centre. I've never been in here, but I'm going to see where this one goes and see where we are at the other end. Alright, I'm just going to sneak in here because a few eyes on the street. A lot of cobwebs. Alright everyone, I'm going to gear myself up and I'll be back in 1 second and we're going to head straight down into the dark. Okay, so we're all ready to go. So I've got 2 torches. I've got 3 torches spare in my backpack, and I've got a battery pack with some charging cords and a bottle of water. And I've also got 2 people that know my exact location and when I should report back. So a little bit of safety first. Hasn't been any rain for a long time. It's been pretty dry, so we should be sweet. All right, let's go. Straight up, I can tell that we're walking downhill. I'm still feeling the wave, how slippery the surface is. Not too bad here, of course. Oh, see all these spider webs? So I kind of got to stay in the middle. Traction is medium at this stage. When I say medium, I mean medium slippery. So far the echo is not too bad, but I am keeping my voice down a little bit. Too sure if there's any artwork inside the tunnel, but there's 3 tunnels that look like they run parallel with each other. I am taking what seems to be the most common one. So if there's any artwork, hopefully it's in here. If we don't see anything, we might take a different tunnel on the return trip. Still heading downhill. So by now we would have crossed the road above us, and they'll be starting to go underneath the buildings. Now, as you can see, I'm on my own doing this. There's no one with me today. Hence why a couple of people know my location, and I do need to report back to them within a time frame. Still heading downwards. Doesn't seem quite as steep, but it's definitely going down. Let's see if I can just stand still for a second. Alright. Just running with 1 torch at the moment. Seems pretty good. The colour is white in here, so it definitely helps with lighting. The tunnel is probably about, I'm just guessing how high it is, it's probably about 9 foot. It's really, really high above my head, so that's good because there's a lot of cobwebs still hanging down, but we'll get less and less of those as we go through. Water depth, pretty shallow. I think we've probably got up to about 15 mils so far, but yeah, for the most part we're talking only a few mils, so pretty good. think I can see maybe a turn or a twist in the tunnel, probably about 50 metres up ahead. I can hear a little bit of water running just up ahead of me somewhere. Might be another little pipe joining in. Okay, I can see the exit. Start picking up on the cobwebs again now. I don't know if you can see that, there's quite an entanglement there of spider web. Now, I'm seeing this for the first time, everyone, as you would be, so I do not know what's at the other end, I really don't. Could be a whole bunch of people staring at me for all I know, or it could just be the end of the road for us, but let's have a look. This water gets pretty deep here because you can see a lot of the leaves there is all kind of made a bit of a dam, so we're looking quite a few inches deep there. I'm not sure if let me see if I can get over there on camera. You want to come with me, don't you? Alright, come on. Let's see what we can do. If I walk on my heels, I might be able to do this. Oh, this water is super deep. All right, we made it. My feet aren't wet either. Pretty cool. So it looks like it just goes out into the creek system, and we've got an apartment building right there. So, all right, let's make a return trip. We might go up the middle tunnel. I didn't see a single bit of artwork in that other one. Usually our young graffiti artists like coming to these places, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't visited. All right, graffiti artists, I'm sure you know where this place is. Yeah, you've got pretty good blank canvas out here. So, definitely a nice place to come and practice. Pretty quiet too, you'll be left alone, that's for sure. well, definitely, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. I know it's not the most interesting tunnel, but still, it's a pretty cool place. I like hanging out in tunnels and just, walking through, looking around. I used to do this as a kid a lot, and as a child, we barely had a torch. It'd be lucky if one of us had a cigarette lighter, which would light our way, and hope to God we had enough butane in it to get us to the other side. But yeah, now we've got all these fancy LED torches and stuff, so. But yeah, definitely thumbs up and subscribe. My eyes are open for more tunnels and drains, and if you know of any, good ones, definitely drop a comment for me. Hang on a sec, guys and girls. Now that's what I like to see. That is awesome. All right, nice work. That's pretty cool. That is very nice. Alright, so just moving on from some of the artwork. So I'm going to turn my torch off for a few seconds and I'll just show you how dark it really is in here. Alright, here we go. And I'll just turn around 180 degrees, face the way I came. Alright, totally pitch black in here, so just turning back around again and I'll turn the lights on. So you can't see either end where I am at the moment, which I love. Well, because we've seen some artwork in this middle tunnel, I might go down the third tunnel as well, and we'll have a look in there. Let me just turn my head torch on. Should give us a little bit better light again. How mad's that? So this is my head torch. I'll just I'll zoom in. The head torch is a lead lenser. It's 1000 lumen at full brightness, which I think it dulls back a little bit, but nevertheless it's still pretty powerful. They're getting really expensive now, these lead lenser head torches, and any quality torch, to be honest. And I think you'd be very lucky if you pick one of these up for under $200 now. I'm just trying to remember the brand. Wow. I think it's like a HR7 or something like that. It's definitely not one of the more expensive ones, but good enough for the places we go to. That is awesome. I like that. It's pretty cool. I'm just running both torches at the moment. Zoom in a little bit with the head torch. I don't know if you can make it out on your screen, but that's where it starts to go up again. So we're walking on a flat surface now. Maybe a very slight incline that I don't notice, but you can definitely see that's going to start going uphill. And I can just make out a little bit of light around that corner as well. And I can hear the traffic. Yep, and there's the exit. Let's hope the water's not too deep over here. I can cross over easily enough. Hopefully no one's around as well. All right. Wow, that goes a long way. It might be hard for you to make out, but I can definitely see a couple of 100 metres up there. Look, that's probably only about 3 foot. Yeah, roughly 3 foot. So you're not going to see me crawling through there unless I had a skateboard with me or something, like I used to do when I was a kid. So far, just a lot of tagging and very old graffiti. Let me just turn the head torch on. Alright, there we go. Not too far in yet, we're walking downhill. If you're still watching, well, thank you very much, because I know some drain systems like this, they're not too exciting unless you've got a little bit of artwork in them. So, but yeah, look, I appreciate you all hanging around. So let's get to the end of this one, and I'll finish the video off there, and I'll walk back myself off camera. I'll re-show the pictures that I've taken. I'll re-show those at the end of the video as well, so I'll put a little photo montage together. And that's why when you're exploring, you know, you've got to so-called open every door. You never know what's behind it. Sometimes it's amazing artwork. Sometimes it's nothing, sometimes it's a homeless person that might be a little bit aggressive that you've come into his little area, so. But that's how it is with exploring. Well, I'm not seeing any artwork so far in this third tunnel. This is the third and last one. Probably about halfway through this one at the moment. The traction on the ground is pretty good. probably go for a slide if you wanted to, but we'll walk pretty comfortably. That little wet patch up there, it almost looks like some sort of a finger, doesn't it? The top of it's just a really tiny pipe. A little bit disgusting in there. Looks like sort of pissy sort of water. Probably is. Wow, that just changed noise. That just made me look back. Alright, and we can just make out the opening at the end of this third tunnel. A couple of young kids probably just having a bit of fun learning the tag. Ooh, okay. It's gotten slippery all of a sudden. It's got me really slippery. Definitely hear some loud water splashing, so come down here and have a look at that. Not that one. Here it is over here. Alright everyone, well, it wasn't too bad. I've been wanting to do this one for a little while, so thank you very much for joining me. And it's all about getting out there and exploring your world. So I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.